Hello, I'm Christine Franklyn, and I am an executive wellness coach who helps busy CEOs and executives boost their health and wellness for greater energy and mental clarity.
And my name is Silvana Siskov. I'm a health coach and nutritionist, and I'm the author of many books focusing on health, weight loss, and nutrition. And I work with people, helping them to lose weight and live their best life and feel the best they can feel. And today we are going to talk about healthy snacks.
Yummy.
So, Christine, yes. So, with lots of my clients, the problem is that they often know what they going to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but they struggle with snacks.
Yes.
They're often confused about what they can have for snacks because in their mind the snack is a bar of chocolate or a cake or ice cream or something like that. So, how about you and your clients when they come and see you? Do they experience the same problem?
Yes, for sure. So my clients can send a message to me, during the week in between our sessions. And that's a question that sometimes comes up because as they're planning what they're going to eat, then they realize, oh, wait, what am I going to snack on? So then they'll send me a
Yeah.
message. Is this okay? What do you think of this? So I know that's a
Mm.
challenging area.
Yeah, it's very challenging for lots of people. And as I said, most people have some idea what they're gonna eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But when it comes to snack time, they often turn to unhealthy food, unhealthy type of foods. So yeah, so today I think we can kind of just talk about, give some ideas to people about some healthy snacks. So what is your favorite snack?
Nuts, hands down, pretty much any kind of nut. I am happiest when I have nuts.
It's
And it's so
interesting.
simple. Like I don't have to prepare them. I can just
Yeah,
find them somewhere. So I usually
yeah.
will get the most natural form possible. If not, I'll get roasted, even if they're not raw, and unsalted. So
Hmm.
that's my criteria. But as long as it's any kind of nut, whether it's cashews, peanuts, walnuts,
Hmm.
pistachios, I'm happy. I just know
Hmm.
that I need to make sure that I'm eating just a handful and not overdoing it, and I'm good to go.
Yeah, it's interesting. For you, it's nuts. With me, it's seeds.
Ah,
Yeah, seeds with me is like I'm in heaven when I have a bag of seeds. Yeah,
mm, nice.
and
What's
I
your
actually use
favorite?
seeds everywhere. I don't even care as long as it's seeds, and yeah, and I just use them with everything. I sprinkle them on a salad, and what I also like is do a fruit salad and then sprinkle seeds on it,
Oh,
and I
yes.
absolutely love it. And that's
Yes.
yeah, that's actually my favorite snack.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. I love
fruit
sesame
salad with
seeds.
seeds. Yeah,
Yes.
they are good. Yes, yeah. But what kind of yeah, let's give some suggestions to people. Kind of what type of snack would you suggest to people that's healthy, that's good for weight loss and the rest of it?
Well, I think we've already given two great ones because they're
Yeah,
so
yeah.
easily accessible.
Uh-huh.
And I
Uh-huh.
don't believe that we should overcomplicate things. If we're thinking of snacks, we're usually thinking of something we want to
Uh-huh.
grab conveniently.
Yeah,
So,
yes.
in addition to the two we've mentioned, I would say fruit. Again, not
Uh-huh.
overdoing it because, of course, fruit does contain sugar. But if you do want a little taste of sweetness, if you have a sweet tooth, I
Uh-huh.
think fruits are a great alternative to eating
Uh-huh.
something with added sugar.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I would also suggest Greek yogurt, a couple of spoons of Greek yogurt with some seeds again. That's quite good. Or with couple of pieces of fruit.
Yes.
That's another good alternative. But also another thing that I often suggest to people is oat cakes with the nut butter.
Mm,
When people have a need to eat the biscuits, then oat cake on its own or oat cake with the nut butter, it's a quite good alternative. So I think that's and quite lots of my clients actually quite like that when they're a little bit peckish and the kind of it's between a lunch and dinner time, just have one or two oat cake with the nut butter. But you need to be careful with the nut butter that it doesn't contain too much sugar. So yeah, it's important to read the food labels.
yes, that's brilliant. I love that.
Yeah, yeah. And also another suggestion is, I mean, lots of people love chocolates, but then,
Mhm.
dark chocolate is always healthier than a milk chocolate.
Yes, that's another one of my favorites. I was thinking of
Yeah,
that as you were talking because
yeah,
that's my go-to, actually, dark chocolate with nuts. So I'll
yeah,
eat the two together. But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I'll buy a bar of 85%, 95%, have them with some Brazil nuts, and I
Mm-hmm,
am good to go because
mm-hmm,
the purer the chocolate, the better for me. I think it's
mm-hmm,
healthier and the energy somehow feels pure when you get it. It doesn't feel like
mm-hmm,
the energy is trying to come through with sugar that might give you that crash afterwards and all of that.
mm-hmm.
So dark chocolate is definitely my go-to for a late morning or mid-afternoon snack.
Yeah, and we did mention, nuts and the seeds and the nut butter, and people often think they contain lots of fat, and it's true. But it's a healthy fat, and we always
Yes,
say, there's a big difference between unhealthy and healthy fat, and that this is a healthy fat. But for that reason, because there is quite lots of fat in those foods, it's important not to overdo it, and have just the small portions of it, obviously.
that's so true. I think
Yeah.
the simpler and unpackaged, as
Hmm.
unpackaged as possible,
Yeah.
with very, very few ingredients, as you can have your snacks, that is absolutely the best way to go. So, obviously some things will come in a package, but you know what I mean? They're the packages that have a whole ton of ingredients and processing and lots of sugar added. And then there are the packages that simply contain some nuts. Pretty simple.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And also another good idea is, which I often have, some pepper or a cucumber slices with the hummus, and
Oh, yes.
yeah, yeah, that's I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's another good snack, and but yeah, most of the snacks that we mentioned, couple of squares of dark chocolate, or a nuts or a seeds or anything like that, or a piece of fruit, it's good when you're out and about, and you can always have it in your car or in your bag.
For sure. I'm known for
Yeah,
that.
so
I'm known to have a
yeah,
bag of
yeah,
nuts in
so
my bag when I know I'm going to be on the road.
yeah, because the problem with people is that they have a main meal at home, and then they go out, and then they get hungry,
Yes.
and then they just buy whatever is there. But if they have some snack in their bag, or in a car, or in the office, wherever they work, then kind of that it's most likely that they're gonna actually just have whatever they have in their bag or the car or the office, rather than go out and look for something else to buy.
Yes.
So yeah, so yeah, I mean, I hope that people are going to take on board what we are saying about the snacks. So there is really no need just to eat, to eat a ice cream or a cake or a chocolates all the time for snacks when you're hungry. There are lots of healthy alternatives, and we mentioned few of them. So yeah, let's hope that people are going to kind of start following out our advice when it comes to snacking.
Yes. I think the advice that we gave is so practical and straightforward that
Mm,
hopefully, even if it's just one of these ideas that appeals to you right now, hopefully
mm.
someone can start to use what we've said and then go from there. But it makes such a difference when you're eating better and you feel better.
Yeah. So when, as we said, I'll just want to repeat when it comes to healthy snacking. So we mentioned the nuts, seeds. I mentioned the Greek yogurt with some fruits or a nuts or a few pieces of fruit with some seeds, or oat cake with a nut butter, some cucumber slices or a pepper with the hummus. So those are all healthy ideas.
Yes, or any
Yeah.
raw vegetables with dip, with a
Yeah.
healthy
Yeah.
dip can work
Yes,
very well.
exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, as you said, with a healthy dip.
Yes.
There are lots of unhealthy dips out there, but yeah,
Oh,
any kind
yeah.
of vegetable or carrots or anything like that, any raw vegetables would do. Yeah,
Yes, for sure.
yeah, good. So, okay, so next week, I think we should talk about the superfoods. Uh, Lots of people are talking about superfoods. Lots of people are writing blogs about superfoods, and maybe we can just mention like a top 5 superfoods that we think, that kind of we like eating and that we suggest to our clients.
I think that would be excellent. There are so many nutrient-rich foods out there, so
Mm,
it'll be great to talk about some of the top ones.
yeah, so I'll see you next week.
See you then.
Bye.